So this is Todd
and Jessica,
and we are at the hospital. She has her surgery today. It's like 5:20 in the morning, so we had to leave really early to get here because it's a couple hours away. So we're hoping everything goes well and we can finally get through all these medical issues. So we'll see how today goes. So after we filmed that little thing in the car there, we went into the hospital, and you know, you'd be surprised how many people you have to text. So pretty much the first couple minutes was just texting everybody, keeping them updated with what was going on. They then checked Jessica into the hospital, and we went back. If you watched any of our previous videos, you know that with COVID-19, I was not allowed to go back. And so this time I actually was allowed to go back. And so that was pretty cool. So we went back. She started getting prepped for surgery. And once that was done, then I had to leave, and she went back into surgery. So Jess just got taken back to, I guess, start her surgery. She's got to, get prepped, bunch of stickers, and then get put under, but she'll be starting her surgery soon. So they're saying it's going to be, well, I don't know, 7 hours or so, because this one's, I guess, a lot more significant than her last one. So, but potentially we could take her home tonight. I guess we'll just see. So now the waiting game starts. I mean, for her, it's not as long because she just wakes up, but she'll definitely be hurting more than I will. But anyway. So I'm not gonna lie, I was a nervous wreck after I filmed that, even while I was filming it. If you have been keeping track or watched our other videos, you know that the last surgery did not go well. It took 3 times longer, almost 4 times longer than it was supposed to. They had to shock her twice. You know, it had been a tough week. She'd almost died 3 times. So I was pretty nervous. The doctor had told me that this was going to be significantly more difficult than previous surgery, that it was just going to be really rough on her. So I basically just had to wait around, needed to get some breaks done. But maybe an hour and a half later, the doctor ended up calling me and telling me that she was out of surgery. So Jess is out of surgery. It'll be quite some time before I can speak to her. She'll be out for another few hours at least. Went better than expected, so, or at least faster than expected, so that's good. I am unfortunately not at the hospital. I had to get brakes done. With all that, our brakes went out right before we went to the hospital, so that was a fun trip. But now it's just a waiting game, waiting for her to wake up. So, well, just keep waiting and praying. So after I talked to the doctor, still, pretty nervous. Didn't know how much pain she would be in, but about 4 hours after I talked to the doctor, Jess got a hold of me, and that really helped how I felt, my nervousness. So I just got off the phone with Jessica. She's awake and alert. She actually sounds better than the last surgery she had. So she's in a brace. She can't move for 6 hours, so she doesn't bust out the site where they went in. I'm still getting my brakes done anyway, but definitely feeling a lot better after talking to her, because like I said, she sounds so much better than the last time, and they didn't have to shock her or anything this time. So now I just need to get my brakes and rotors done and get back to the hospital, and hopefully I can see her. So, and then we'll see what happens then. Hopefully we can take her home tonight. If not, hopefully we can take her home in the morning. So it's just more of the waiting game. And this time,
that's my highest one yet.
I get to Hang with mommy. How you feeling?
A little beat up.
You look way better in the last surgery.
Thanks.
Got back to the hospital. After her surgery, she couldn't move for 6 hours. So, this is me with Jess. Give him a thumbs up. So, she can't move for another hour or so. But she's definitely looking better than the last one. You can check out those videos, verify that. So, I'm gonna be quiet. We're in the hospital. It's like worse than a library.
Wow, it tightens the heart.
This is Jess, who can't move at all.
6 hours.
For 6 hours. I would love that. Just lay.
It gets surprisingly uncomfortable.
I'm sure. Is it just that thing, or do you have a brace or something holding it?
Just that. And willpower. Oh.
Once that was up, they had to, release the stitches, or pressure on the stitches that were controlling the breathing. They did a significantly bigger entry site than the previous surgery, so there was the risk of it busting open and her bleeding out. So that holds it in. That's the just to see how big it is. Yeah. Does it hurt pretty bad?
Yes.
Like really bad? Are you okay?
It hurts a lot. I'll be okay.
So she sat for 6 hours. After that, they released it for 30 minutes. She had to, do some stuff. They wanted to discharge her with COVID. They want to get everybody out as quick as possible. But she had to eat. She had to show she could walk around. Of course, do all the discharge papers and, all that good stuff that just seems to take forever. Okay. So she's finally sitting up after what, 6 hours after surgery?
6.5.
6.5 hours. They finally let her sit up. And this is supposedly a chicken sandwich. It's like half fish, half chicken.
It's a bacon.
It's bacon. It's bacon good.
Shish.
She's first time walking, and she goes to the bathroom. Yay, you did it. All by myself.
No, not all by myself, but I did it.
This is mommy getting discharged. So I am in front of the hospital. I'm getting ready to pick up Jessica and take her home. So pretty excited we get to take her home tonight, although she's in a lot of pain. This should not be a fun ride. So we'll see. Anyway, let me get out. Okay, I just picked up Jessica.
Yay!
And I am taking her home. So it was an early morning, but it
12 hours later. Here we are.
Longer than that, but now we get to take her home, so it was all worth it. So anyway, we got 2-hour drive in front of us, so out. So I got Jessica behind me, and she is home. So the day has gone a lot better than we thought, and better than what we could have hoped for. So we're pretty excited about that. We'll see how tomorrow goes.
I'm hurting, but I'm home. And the good news is, for as much as it hurts today, the nurse says it will hurt a lot worse tomorrow. Yay.
So luckily, what Jess said there was not the case. She has done incredibly well from surgery, better than last time. I think she said, hey, 2 different occasions when they shocked her heart, that really caused it to hurt a lot worse, but she's done really well. She hasn't been in too much pain. She can get around quite a bit. She still has a couple weeks where she has to basically lays around, can't lift a lot of stuff, so still have a long recovery, but pretty good, especially compared to last time. We do have to go back in 10 weeks and see how these 2 surgeries have done. There's a potential for a 3rd surgery, but we don't know what's going on yet. We'll find that out in about 10 weeks. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I want to say thank you to all the people who prayed and left comments on any of our social media and here on YouTube. It really means a lot to us. You find out how blessed you are with friends when you go through tough times, and we are truly blessed. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming homestead related videos or updates on how Jess is doing. This is Todd from Sniping, Rhino saying, have a great day.